Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth.
I have a little sore throat, and I'm thinking, I took off the jacket. I did, you know what I mean? Am I making myself sick because you're the big proponent of put a hoodie on?
Yeah, well, I was about to ask you that because I know off the air earlier you had mentioned to me that you felt a tickle, if you will, Cande,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and an issue with the throat. Well, this is the time of year. First of all, number one, have you gotten your flu shot?
No.
Okay, you need to go get a flu shot.
I'm getting a booster on Friday. That's all. I'm not getting them both. I can't handle it.
Oh, no, you should. I agree with that. So you're getting the COVID booster Friday.
Yes.
Okay. All right. As far as getting sick or a tickle in the throat or a sore throat, this is the time of year, Cande. This is it.
I know.
I always seem to feel something like that in the October, November.
In the morning, and then by noon, I'm okay.
Oh, that's it. You a couple of cups of coffee, and you're on your way. Is that the case?
It could be. I'm hoping for that today. We'll see.
Did you take Tilly out yesterday?
Of course.
It
Tilly
was
goes out every day.
Was it not just the best day yesterday? Oh my God!
It was gorgeous. We both said at the same time, why can't this weather just stay like this?
Oh, if you lived in San Diego, right?
I guess it would, right? That's like the only spot.
Everyone talks about San Diego. Is it really 70 and gorgeous and no humidity every day? Is that what it is?
That's what they're telling me. I've never been there, and I heard that from a lot of people.
That's what everyone says about San Diego. On a side note, when I used to go to Vegas all the time, people don't realize how in the winter, me and Dana would go many years in a row in December, January, February. I used to go with some of the guys for the Super Bowl. During those months at night, there were times I needed a full jacket and wool hat to walk the strip, Cande.
Oh, wow. When I went, it was, I think, May. And you did not need that.
No. Most of the year you don't need that. But there was a December, I remember, having to wear a wool hat on the streets of Vegas. Now, remember, it is the desert. It could get cold at night, Cande.
Yes.
In certain times. Not the summer, of course. But, yeah. It's interesting. Different parts of the country and the weather. But everyone talks about San Diego being perfect.
Perfect. I've heard that, yeah. So at least we have one spot.
Yeah.
That could be perfect.
And can you give me a little credit, because I was also, this is earlier, I can't believe he was up this early. I heard Brian through our microphones, through our headphones. He was stirring coffee hours ago, Cande, hours ago. And I complimented him. I said, there's a guy, I like that Brian.
Me too.
He gets up, he makes his coffee, he goes about his business. You have things to do. You go away for the weekend to go with your friend to unload a house in Florida, go to a wedding in Albany, go to do this, do that. And he takes care of Tilly.
Yes.
And he just goes about his business, Cande.
He's a very
Selfless.
Yeah, and he just takes care of himself. I mean, he's fine. He's not a child that you have to worry about leaving.
Oh, I see. Yes, he's very good at taking care of himself.
Self-sufficient is what I'm looking for.
Got it. Yes. Well, good. I'm glad that he is in your life. I think he evens you out because you're not so good at taking care of yourself, Cande.
And he knows me better than anybody. He really does. He knows me better than anybody.
That's right.
I'm not always easy.
No, you are not. By the way, we should mention the CMAs are tonight on ABC.
Oh, yes.
Now, we usually make picks. We're not going to make picks, and here's why. It's very, some of the categories are a little bizarre. I'm going to give you some names that I think to look out for tonight. But some of the categories, there's a couple of people nominated in different categories that in most years you'd be would never be in that category, but somehow, some way, they got into the finals, and they could win, and they haven't had a song on the radio in years, Cande. So I'm not going to make picks. I'm just going to tell you, here's what you look out for. I think Luke Combs is going to have a big night. I actually believe he should win Entertainer of the Year tonight. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. He could sweep the entertainer and the male vocalist category. It's time to honor Luke Combs, to pay tribute to Luke Combs. The guy is just a wrecking ball out there in the country music scene. He really is.
Yes.
I really do believe Morgan Wallen wins Album of the Year tonight.
Should be interesting.
Now, again, this is voted on by the industry and a lot of different people. Maybe he got the votes, maybe he didn't. We don't know. We do know this. Morgan Wallen's double album, Dangerous, was the biggest selling country album in a long, long time, Candy. So,
can he rise above this once and for all?
Well, we shall see if they give it to him. I think you should look out for the name Gabby Barrett. I think she's going to win Best New Artist, but we'll see about that. Also, the Chris's, Chris Young and Chris Stapleton. I think they both take home trophies tonight. So, we'll see how it goes, Candy.
We will. We'll know soon enough.
That is, I know what's going on. Yes.
Exactly. Did you look up Almost Famous on Broadway?
No, I never did. You mentioned that the other day.
Do that. Come on now. Make
All
you
right.
very happy.
All right, I'm going to. And it's premiering soon?
I don't know exactly when, but it's in the works.
All right.
They've casted, and it's
that
all happening.
That I will pay to go see, and I'm waiting.
Me too.
I cross my fingers that they do a Greatest Showman on Broadway.
That would be heaven for you.
Forget it. I always said I would be there opening night. I'd pay whatever I got to pay to be there opening night. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.